Yo, this is wild, because you guys remember we did a video on this channel, shocked ourselves, reacting to a video that basically exposed who the mystery woman was within that Biggie Smalls video, which we are huge Biggie fans in this channel, huge Biggie fans. I didn't know. I just always thought, like, I don't know, something's off. I just never knew. I never knew. I was also not even alive when the video came out, and then when I started listening to Biggie and all this hip hop, I was super young. So it was just something that I was like, something seems off. And then we saw that video and that shit ruined our childhood. That's literally what I said in that video. Like, damn, y'all out here trying to like just ruin my childhood. Choke No Joke comes out and says they were trying to groom us. They were getting us ready for what was coming in hip hop in the future in this video. I want to know if he has any more information, because I've received hundreds of questions on the last comment section about this. And some of them I can't answer because you guys watched the video with me. I was as shocked as y'all was. I didn't know what was going on in this freaky Diddy world. Like, nigga, I was out there as a kid, Harlem shaking, take that, take that. Not knowing that the take that might have meant more to the take that. You get me? Oh, the diddler. The Riddler's best friends with the diddler. See, I didn't know that. Pac was trying to tell us. I didn't know that. Let's see what Choke got to say about this. Pause. I feel like I got to say pause in a situation like this. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below. We're on that road to 10,000 subscribers. We will be doing a giveaway, giving away one of the unboxings that we do when we hit that 10,000 subs. So sub up if you're trying to be part of it.
When we was younger, we wasn't paying attention. But if you go and you look at the Big Poppa video, the lead woman or the lead guy in that is a trans.
That's the video right there that we were reacting to. Remember when we were watching Big Poppa? Everybody's been arguing, is she a girl? Is she not a girl? Born? I don't even want to say the wrong thing, but that's been what the comment section been crazy. I didn't know. All I'm saying is just from looking, she got some strong features. I ain't even gonna hold you. She got some strong features. Features telling me she can at least bench 150.
Transgender, right?
I'm gonna look it up as you say that.
Yeah, you can.
And we could be somewhat candid. You must have just alluding to like the accusations of Diddy being like into homosexual lifestyles.
Yeah.
That energy of hip hop that has always been seen as taboo, and we could never verify it because none of us were on the inside.
Right. Well, I was.
But I was gonna ask you. So you've seen this firsthand.
Yeah, I've never seen like origin, but Diddy has hit on me at
hey, yo.
house. And everybody at the house was gay, but I didn't know it until I really paid attention and looked around at my surroundings. I'm like, oh, shit.
Right.
The industry grooms them to be open to it. Like if we go back to the Big Poppa video, right? Why is the lead person out of all the bad bitches in New York City back then, even the women in the video, right? Why was the lead a transgender? Why was there? You remember the scene in the bathroom? Why was there a transgender pissing in the bathroom with the and the guy?
That was another clip. Remember, I said that was wild. I'm like, yo, as a kid, I thought this was hilarious. As an adult, I'm like, was this more to this? Were they trying to just get us ready? Because remember, this was gangster rap era. This was pow pow, shoot 'em up, NWA, Tupac Shakur, Digital Underground, Chino XL, Mobb Deep, Sticky Fingers. I'm telling you, this was a crazy era in hip hop. This was like Timberland boots and Dickie suits era. Had New York City dressed like Michael Myers if he had Timbos on. This was a wild era to be there. DMX, everything it was a crazy era. And then they were like slowly sneaking that in, but dudes didn't speak against it. Remember, we saw Fat Joe speak about it. Fat Joe's like, everybody in the industry, hey, yo, everybody, all them big people that are like in the labels and all that, you gotta just get used to it.
It's owned. The hip-hop community is most likely owned by gay, to be honest with
you. But you think they'll be...
They're owned by gay. I happen to think there's a gay mafia in hip-hop.
Right.
Not rappers. You know, the editorial presidents of magazines,
sure.
The PDs at radio stations, the people who give you award at award shows. This is a fucking gay mafia, my man.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They are in power. So why wouldn't a guy come out and say, yo, I'm gay, and get that type of love? I mean, Lady Gaga, I don't know if she's gay, but she running with that gay shit for real. And she is winning.
So,
rap music, nah, it ain't no different. Everybody got somebody gay in their house, in their family. I'm not saying in their same house, but in their family, somebody got somebody gay. So I think it's 2011 going on 2012. I think if you're gay, rep your set.
Were they pushing that onto us before hip hop was even the biggest genre? When it was still growing, was slowly pushing that out, maybe even putting it as jokes. We seen the Dipset. I want to say it was a Dipset video, a Damon Dash video. Am I tweaking that had something similar to something? I might be lying though. No. It was the Hey Ma video. She had a mustache, a chin hair or something. That's what it was. Like, that was a crazy video too. Even though I think they're just probably making fun of the game and making fun of everything the other dudes had going on in all their videos. Remember, they were like, ah, and the Dipset went and running off.
Standing up, right?
Yeah. You don't remember there's a woman in the bathroom with klepto, and I can't remember who the other person is. And they looking at the nigga ding ding, and why they standing at the urinal? Like, why is that in there way back then?
Got you. And I just pulled
now look at the girl go to the scene when Buster's talking to her at the bar, and Big walk up and move the nigga, and then, or when she say true, stop it right there and look at the knot in her throat.
Not the knot in her throat. Talking about this young lady?
That's her. Look at her. Zoom in on the throat.
Women can have a little, is that like
Her name is Shamika. She was from Queens, and she got killed because she was a nigga who was dating her, didn't know it was a man, and went to have sex with her and found out she was a man, and she's dead. And he's in jail.
See, a lot of people have been commenting that on the video as well when I asked for more information. A lot of people put down that her name was Shamika, and she was involved in a tragic accident out there in Queens, New York. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. We don't want harm or danger to nobody. Rest in peace. All we want to know is if rap is supposed to be putting out orders, we got females, we got shorties and crystals and spinning rims around this time, twerking. Why were they putting weird little things like that in front of us? And I was a child. I was going to say in front of children, but children weren't the only ones watching this. The genre was watching this. Fans. Again, people love hip-hop. There's some people that are literally obsessed with this like a sport.
So you know the story. So when you see that, are you alluding to they sprinkle it in there? They subconsciously make you comfortable with it?
Bro.
Because that is weird not to say weird as a derogatory, but it doesn't make sense why that scene would be in a hip-hop video when hip-hop was so much about masculinity and da-da-da-da.
And
so
that's
what I was saying.
To be homophobic, right? So they say, right?
Right. But we weren't thinking about transgenders back then.
But they're there. Okay. What I believe is that the Tupac Biggie got so gangster and so big that the agenda that they was about to push on us, that they later pushed on us, it just got pushed back. They was getting ready to groom us right there. They was grooming us. We got a transgender in the Big Poppa video in the bathroom and the lead woman. Not only in Big Poppa and Warning, she's in the bed with Biggie.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that. Hold up. I didn't even know that. Rubbing Poppa. Hey, yo. Rubbing Biggie and everything. Nah, this is crazy. I didn't even know that part. Unless we talked about in the last video, I kind of forgot it was a minute ago we made that, but nah, that's insane.
And then in the Flavor
this the one we talked
remix,
about.
she's dancing behind LL.
That's the one that we talked about when she's dancing behind LL and exactly what he raps. Remember, everybody's arguing with me too on what he actually said. Some people said he said it, some people say he didn't. But I heard she, and I was like, and Flavor in Your Ear was one of my favorite tracks coming up. The remix too, with Biggie Smalls verse on there, everything. Busta Rhymes. Wow, where we living, bro?
And Hype Williams is director, and she's the lead in all three of those videos, and he's the director of all three of those videos. And it's rumored that was his chick or nigga or whatever.
Right.
Again, Choke No Joke was actually around him. He was in the industry. So this is somebody that's inside. This is actually one of the first times we heard one of the inside people talk about the whole situation going on. Hype Williams directing all three of them. That's also like, it just doesn't make sense. Why include this? Why include, not saying there's nothing wrong with putting her in the video. It just doesn't make sense with hip hop in the 90s. When you think about hip hop in the 90s, I literally think of Sticky Fingers, Bugging Out, Crazy Face. If you know who Sticky Fingers is, Next Friday, the nigga that was with Debo. Remember when they were in the back of the, remember Debo's man that broke out of jail with him? Him, Onyx. Like, that's what I think about. I think about that. Mobb Deep, Nas. Jay was still like late 98, but still Jay, you could throw him in there as well because he was out there with Biggie. It was just super gangster. DJ Quick, like the West Coast, was on some extra super gangster shit. Snoop, everybody. To then see them trying to sprinkle this in, it didn't make no sense. He's saying there was probably the agenda they were going to give it to us from the jump, pause. But the reason it got delayed was because that beef blew up with Biggie and Pac. That shit went super gangster, ultimate gangster. Wow, that it's all bad boy videos. All three of those videos where she started in were all bad boy videos as well. That's something else to know. Again, nothing wrong to neither class, but all we're saying is at that time in hip hop, it just made no sense. And not to call it out again just made no sense. It's just place. And now to see everything that's coming out with Diddy and the stuff that he's into, no one's again shaming him. It's just we're all starting to see little evidence and things that we never noticed before. Subscribe to the channel, comment down below, share your thoughts. Please let me know any more information you might have had. And we might have to watch this full interview in our own time. I want to see what else he got to say. Sub up.